Beshem Hashem Naseh V'Nasliach. Musar, advice of Chok Israel. This is regarding to seeking refuah shalema, right, after somebody does a chet. Keshem sha'achole begufo zahi v'zariz levakesh rofe mumche. Just like a person who becomes ill body-wise, right? He becomes lo alenu sick. He needs to see a doctor. He needs to seek help to get refuah shalema. Noder lo kama ma'ot, and how much money he would spend for the cure. In the older days especially, they had to pay the doctors cash, and they had to pay the doctors make the medications for them, or in the pharmacies. Back then wasn't so much like these days. So too, a person needs to seek refuah shalema for his soul when he does a mistake. ומכבדו כבוד גדול כי ירא מאוד מחוליו. And a doctor who prescribes that medication, right, or gives him the cure is very much respected by everyone, because people are afraid of the sickness. Kal v'chomer, how much more so sarich la'asot ken al refuot hanefesh. So how much more so a person needs to seek refuah shalema and ways of dealing with his soul's shortcomings, his chataim, his sins. Hu hacholi v'agari b'madve ha'asum yevakesh refuato mipenei sofrim. And such a person who sinned, he needs to go to a proper, right, Orthodox rabbi who knows how to cure him, who can open the Sefer Torah, right, the Chamisha Chumshe Torah, or Torah Shebal Peh, and the Sefer Halacha, and explain to him that based on this Halacha, this is how you need to rectify and cure yourself. This is how you need to make teshuvah. And he also needs to be respected, and even more. Why? Because person who becomes physically sick, it's only his body. But a person who becomes a sinner, he is spiritually incomplete. He becomes spiritually unhealthy. And a spiritual matters much more than physical. So, yeah, letaqen asher ivet, to make teshuvah, to fix. Letaqen asher qilel lelaqet, and he needs to fix that which his chet caused. His chet caused that the kedusha, holiness, should become less in him, and now he's distant from Hashem. Ve'kana me'od ve'ishma leqol modim, and he needs to really pay attention and listen to the teachers. Va'achar asher itbonen becholi nafsho mikol apekramim asher pagam benafsho, and after he pays attention and he hears what the rabbis are telling him to do, right, to cure himself, or yodia machaloav, or they inform him of his sickness. Rofe hanefesh, the rabbi who instructs him, yanchecho b'ma'agelei seder. So now the rabbi not only gives him the cure, he needs to guide him. He needs to help him to make teshuvah and to come back from the elala, from the curse that he brought upon himself by that sin. Nobody wants to be sick, especially spiritual sickness. And a person who knows his issues, he can take actions. A person who doesn't know what is wrong, what is right, then he doesn't know how to become better. That's why a person needs to learn Torah, to know what is right, what is wrong, and to act upon it. Yes. וימהר סדק, וימהר לאחוז בסדר תשובה. And he needs to be hasten, he needs to be fast in making teshuvah, repentance. ככל אשר ישית עליו, as that which the rabbi tells him to do, he needs to work on himself. והשם הטוב שיחפש בתשובה השבים. And Hashem is good. Hashem wants people to make teshuvah. One of the greatest gifts of all times is the gift of teshuvah. As it says in Masachet Berachot, במקום בעלי תשובה יכול לעמוד, צדיקים גמורים לא יכולים לעמוד. ויעזרו על דבר כבוד. And a person needs to be careful on the kavod, right? And the kavod of Hashem, and particularly Yochef Shamayim Be'ezro, Hashem will help him Be'ilo Nero to relight his candle. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen, Amen. We always be close to Rabbanim, seeking help and guidance and fixing our deeds. Benomar, Amen.